everybody, James Yeager with Tactical Response, and I'm here today with Marissa. What are you doing here this weekend?
So we're here teaching the basic rider course. Basically a weekend course that certifies people at the end of the weekend to ride motorcycles. So it's pretty fun.
And I just took the class and had a great time. And you know, you guys that watch my videos, you know I've been riding for a long time. And of course, even for me, with as many miles as I've ridden, was enjoyable and educational. And I really highly recommend the class. It really is great. And who are you teaching this class through?
This class is through Mid-10 Motorcycle with the Motorcycle Safety Foundation.
So anybody in Tennessee or the surrounding areas can come here, and if they were in Kentucky, they can come down here and take the class.
They can if they want to,
yep. In Kentucky. And if you were going to, she also works at Sloan's Motorcycles, sloansmotorcycle.com, and sloansmotorcycle.com, and she kind of advises people on things like buying gear and stuff like that. You recently had an accident.
I did.
Somebody pulled out in front of you. Real quick, if you're going to just tell the world, like, just one thing they need to know about protective equipment, what would that be?
Sure. So I would say my number one thing would be spend as much money as you can on your helmet, because your head is obviously the most important part of your entire body. You know, you can break an arm and still be okay later on. You may not break your head and still be good right. Later on. Right. From there, you can just work your way down. You know, jacket, gloves, pants, boots, eye protection, that kind of thing. But definitely helmet's the most important part.
What's the most neglected thing that people, they go, oh, I don't need that?
I have to say the helmet.
Oh, really? Really?
I have to say that because as soon as you cross the state line into a state that doesn't have a helmet law, most people just want to take it off and say, you know what, I'm invulnerable. I'm
right.
Not vulnerable, and I'm, you know, not going to get in a wreck. And to be honest, that's the last thing I thought was going to happen to me. Right. But it didn't. I'm glad that I was protected.
And you've been riding since you were 7?
About 7 or 8 years old.
And so you've been riding a long time, and you got an accident. You know, and so that's cool. That's cool. What about helmets? Like last question. Like, what about helmets? Like what? I know I see guys with these little skid lids and stuff like that. So
the first thing you want to look for is a DOT approved helmet. Second approval would be a Snell Memorial Foundation approval.
And DOT means Department of Transportation.
Right. And then the Snell Memorial Foundation does a little bit more rigorous testing on their helmets. As far as selecting a helmet, I would say full face helmet is definitely the best that you can go.
Yeah, I'm that weirdo on the cruiser with the full face helmet.
Right. Good. It offers the most protection out of any of them. From there you have 3/4 helmets, you have half shell helmets, and then unfortunately we have what are called vanity helmets that aren't DOT approved, that people actually go out and buy, typically the cruiser guys that go out and buy these helmets and just to be, you know, wearing a helmet. Won't offer any protection. Right. So,
last thing, the vast majority of riders that die in accidents are self-taught with no formal training. And so one of the best things that you can do to make sure that you don't become one of those statistics is get quality training. Just like I tell you guys with firearms, you weren't born knowing how to use a firearm. It's the same goes with motorcycles and stuff like that. So so thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
So they can get a hold of you on Facebook at Marissa Moto Yogi.
Yep, they sure can.
And Sloan's has got a Facebook page as well, sloansmotorcycle.com. Mid-10 Motorcycle.
Mid-10 Motorcycle has a website, mid10motorcycle.com, or their Facebook page, which can be found at Mid-10 Motorcycle.
And speaking on her, you know, for her, she doesn't care where you take the class. Take the class. Anything else?
Definitely. I guess that's it.
All right. Thanks a lot. make you famous.
Yeah.
Much smoother. Very good. I felt better.